Hello there, it's Carrie Rhodes here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel and a new card making video. Today I'm sharing a close-up look at the large die of the month for July 2022 from Spellbinders and making a 5x7 card with this set. This is the Strawberry Patch large die of the month, 16 pieces in this die set, and you can see it makes very cute strawberries. So let's go over how to put all of these together. There are 3 different sizes of strawberries that die cut out the little seeds, and then there's solid pieces you can glue behind them. I chose to do red, of course, and some very dark brown cardstock behind. You could do yellow behind or white or pink. You can just really have fun with how you want your strawberries to look. So there's all 3 of the strawberries glued together with the backing piece. There's also a die that cuts out 2 stems. So one die cuts out 2 stems. You can decide how long you want your stem to be by how far down you glue it on the back of your strawberry. There's also this super cool die that cuts out this like vine, and you can stick your strawberries on that. There is 2 different dies that cut out flowers, so you can die cut 4 flowers at once and 4 centers at once, and I love to include these on my strawberry projects. Now there are some little leaves and half leaves. So these half leaves you're going to be able to glue on top of the existing solid leaves to create a dimensional look. So you could leave them the same color, cut them from different colors of cardstock. I'm ink blending mine, and starting out with the same color cardstock and putting on a little bit darker color of ink makes it really fast and easy to get a blended look that it's still like the same tone, it's just a little bit darker, and I love that look. But lots of different options here when layering up these leaves. So pretty, so detailed. All right, now there's a die that cuts out all 6 of these leaves, and you can use these right on the top of your strawberry to create that little, top part of the strawberry like that. So you can have enough for all of them. You could even add the little flower there. You could also use these leaves for the flowers if you just wanted a little leaf for that flower. And then of course there's the basket. So today I'm going to be trying out the new blending brushes from Spellbinders. This is my first time using them, and I'm going to add a little ink to this basket in the color Milk Chocolate, and it blends on really well. These brushes are as good as any that I have used, so I really like them. All right, next I'm going to add a little ink to my strawberries themselves. So I've noticed when ink blending on red cardstock that sometimes the red absorbs the ink, just eats it up, and you can never tell that it was there. So I tend to go a lot darker of a color of red when I'm ink blending on red cardstock. So that's why I'm doing the Grapevine ink here, and it just gives it a little bit of dimension. For my background, I'm pulling out the Intertwined Lattice embossing folder. This is the embossing folder of the month from Spellbinders. They have several kits you can get monthly, like a subscription, cancel at any time, and they come right to your door. And the embossing folder is always a wow to me. I love this. I die cut it from some craft cardstock, and I'm going to take my white ink pad and rub that right on there. And this is like reminding me of a piece of furniture you might get at Home Goods or something. I just love this pattern so much, and I thought it was really fun just to drag the pad on there. I like shabby chic, distressed looking things, so this made me really happy to do. And then I wanted to make sure it was dry once I put the ink on, because I'm going to do another step to this. So I'm taking my heat gun on the low setting and just drying that off. And then I took that same milk chocolate ink and went around the edges to really help draw your eye into the center. I did some splattering and with that same colored ink, the milk chocolate that I put around the edge. And then I wanted some darker splatter, so I did ground espresso. I even inked up the little tiny baby leaves, and now it's time to put all those die cuts with my background. So I'm going to take that kind of a vine piece, the plant piece, and glue that down. I'm doing 2 to really fill up this piece of cardstock that is my card front, which is 4 3/4 by 5 3/4, and it's going to fit on my A7 size card perfectly. So now all my strawberries are getting leaves. You might notice here I have 3 different colors of strawberries for a total of 9 strawberries. So I thought it would be fun just to have a dark, medium, and really light strawberry on my card. So there they are, so cute. I laid everything out where I wanted it to go, and then I can pick the strawberries up one at a time and glue them into place. Now I am gluing it over the top of this very textured background, so I do need to kind of use more glue than I normally do, and takes a moment just to press it down, or some of them I had to go back and press down again. So I'll glue all of those down and just kind of make a little strawberry patch scene. I did the same thing with the flowers, laid them out where I wanted. I die cut out a bunch, and then I just go back, pick them up one at a time, and glue them in place. And they are so cute. Really, those flowers help elevate the scene of this card so much. So I love that those are included in the die set. All right, I'm going to trim off the little bits that hung off the edge. Some of it hangs off just a little bit, and I left that, but this leaf hung out a lot. So I trimmed it off, and I'm going to reuse it and stick it down to the corner here just to kind of fill in that space. And then I had one of the single leaves, and I glued that to the top corner over here that also seemed a little bit empty, and that helped to just give this a more symmetrical look when there's things coming in from the outside of the scene to the middle. And now it's time for a sentiment. This is a previously released large die of the month from Spellbinders. I'll link it for you below. It's stitched, I don't remember the name, but I'll link it for you. I'll find it and link it for you if they have it still available for sale. And I just glued the word hello on top of the white shadow layer, popping that up onto my card with some foam squares, of course, because I love dimension on my cards and texture. So I'll glue this down to my 5x7 card. So it's 10 inches by 7 inches scored at 5 inches. So now it's time to go crazy. I am putting glaze on every single strawberry on this card. I just really wanted them to pop off of the card more than they were already. And you know, once you get an idea to do something, sometimes you just got to go for it. So that's what I did. And here you can see what it looks like wet. And through the magic of television, I will now show you what it looks like dry. Look at those. Aren't they so good? Okay, so once that was done, I came back to my card and realized I wanted another leaf. There's a little spot right here that just seemed to need more greenery over on that right-hand side of the card. And then I have this little embellishment mix that I think I got as like a free gift with an order from Trinity Stamps, and it has these little clay bees mixed in with these flowers. So I thought it would be really fun to use them. They're subtle and little, and they're very thin for clay elements. So I thought it would be just right and not too much for this card, and I love how they look on there. So very cute. I'm really loving bumblebees right now. So there they are, and I did not want to leave out the inside of the card. So I took that basket and filled it up with more strawberries and added a little leaf on the outside just for something, you know, cute on the inside that repeats that same feel of the card on the outside, and now we have it on the inside as well. So that large die of the month, for July, I am loving it. I do love strawberries. I actually am growing them, and I had to like redo my strawberry patch this year, and we had this like crazy second winter happen, and so just today I picked my very first strawberry right in the middle of July. It's kind of crazy, but I love strawberries, and I love all things strawberry. So this was a really fun die set to play with. I thank you so much for stopping by my channel. If you're new here, I would love it if you considered subscribing. I have new card making videos all the time, and I will see you very soon on the next one. Happy stamping! Bye!